There we go. That's a good bass. Ooh. All right, y'all, we just got out here. I'm on Mackey Island National Wildlife Refuge. Last few days, I've had pretty good luck in the spot right here by this boat launch. And so I figured I'd come over here and try this first. But the water has come back in considerably since even just yesterday. And so these fish could have moved out of here. They could be anywhere by now. But we're gonna give it a try and just kind of see what happens. I've got grass mats on either side of me, and this is just kind of a natural opening right here. Now, I haven't fished much this year. The conditions have been really terrible, just mainly because the wind has been blowing out of the north so much and it blows the water out constantly, and we don't have any water anywhere. That makes it tough, but also the refuge has been closed longer than usual. They close it up for the waterfowl during the winter months, but they open it back up usually near the end of March or the beginning of April. And they haven't done that this year because of eagles nesting somewhere along the trails that people walk. And so they've closed it down for a couple of extra months. So usually if the water is gone, I have an option to go down and fish in the impoundments on the main part of the refuge, but I have not had that option. So I've kind of had to go with the flow. There we go. That's a good bass. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay on, please, stay on. Get out of that grass mat. Get out of that grass mat. Come on, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. There have been some very decent bass here this last few days. This is a 3, 100%. Really, really nice chunky fish. Beautiful. Yeah, I couldn't be happier to catch that. Haven't been here long. That's a really good way to start the day. And that is on the Ned Rig. I know a lot of you guys are gonna talk trash about me using the Ned Rig. I don't know why the Ned Rig gets so much hate, but I've been using the Ned Rig, shaky head, punch rig, a lot of different things the last few days. All right, we're gonna let this big one go. That was beautiful, man. It don't get much better than that. That was quick. So yeah, so what I'm using is from BioSpawn. It's an ExoNed. So hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. That's the ExoNed. It's kind of like the Exo Stick, just a shorter version. Got these little antenna. Works really, really well. Oh man, that was a good way to start the day. I've only been here for a couple minutes. Oh, thought I had a bite. You know, judging from the last few days, I should be able to pull a few quality fish out. And you'll notice I'm using a spinning rig today. I've been keeping it kind of minimalistic the last few days. I've only got just a little bit of tackle in the car. Haven't been carrying a big bunch of stuff out like I usually would. Just keeping it real minimalistic right now. Ooh. Dang. That's a gar, but he got tangled in my line. That's a weird catch right there, guys. This gar just got tangled up in my line. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. I'm sure you can by now. He's tangled. So we're gonna hopefully untangle him. It's kind of weird how I've got him on here. Stop. Chill out. There we go. Got him loose. That was kind of weird. Like I cast it on top of him and he rolled himself up in my line. It's only like maybe the second time I've ever had that happen. They're really hard to hook in the mouth because they've got this really long, skinny rostrum. And it's bony, so it's real hard to get hook penetration. So usually the only time I catch those is when I foul hook them or they get wrapped up in the line like that. And it does happen because they're in here right now patrolling back and forth down this canal. It's kind of cool to watch them. I don't particularly think that they're good for the bass fishing though. What is this? What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a bass. Okay. This is another good bass. Wow. Guys, holy smokes. Stay hooked, stay hooked. Another really quality fish. Man, that's another 2.5 or 3 pound fish. I didn't know what that was. I don't know if it was head shakes or what was going on or if something was attacking this fish, but it was a really, really weird feeling on the end of the line. That's a nice fish too. That's the second quality fish in just the last like 5 or 10 minutes. This Ned Rig's working out pretty good. Look, if you guys want to talk trash about people using the Ned Rig, by all means, to each their own, right? But what do we fish for? We fish to catch fish, right? Well, that's what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna drop her back in. Let her go get bigger. This one's another nice, decent sized bass. Come on, big one. Go get huge. Talk all the trash you want about the Ned Rig. And I see it a lot online. Guys getting made fun of because they're using the Ned Rig. I'll tell you what, it produces. And that's the point of fishing, is it not? Aren't we all out here to catch fish? I mean, that's what I'm doing. Believe me, I've got one of everything that you could possibly have, at the very least. And I use it all. I use all kinds of stuff. But when I know something's working, why would I want to play experiment and fish more in my tackle box than in the water when I know I can catch fish on something? It's working, it's proven. It's doing the job. And I'm not just catching dinks, I'm catching 3 pound bass consistently. Again, like I said, this is the ExoNed. All right, really, really cool little bait. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. It's a really cool little bait. I'm using a black with a blue flake right now because the water is so dingy. Give me a little more contrast. And as you guys have seen, it's doing the job. I have a lot of luck with the Ned Rig. I think most people have a lot of luck with the Ned Rig. But I think a lot of people have a misconception about the Ned Rig and thinking that it's a way to catch a bunch of dinks. That hasn't been the case for me. I catch a lot of very quality fish on the Ned Rig. Now, yeah, it makes your numbers go up for sure. It's definitely a lure that you'll use if you're more worried about quantity than you are quality, because you can catch a lot of dinks with this, and it's because of the compact size. A lot of the smaller bass will hit this when they might not hit some of the bigger lures. And so yeah, that's going to drive your numbers up. But I catch a lot of really, really nice bass on a Ned Rig, so I'm never afraid to throw the Ned Rig. It might be time to move, just because I'm running out of daylight here. I think if I were to stick right here and keep going, I could catch a couple more, but I'm running out of daylight. Okay, so we're gonna go first over here. So the last few years in a row, I've caught some massive bass over here. Yeah, there's all kinds of fish in here. They're right up on this bank right here too. There's something over here in this pipe. Okay, there's definitely something of some size over here along these culvert pipes. There's something, got it. Swimming with it. Yes, that's a bass. Another decent bass in the culvert pipe. In the culvert pipe. All right, let's get him up here. He's got a weird looking face. He's got a blunt snout. Look at that thing. I'll catch one like that every now and then. He's got a funky looking face. Hold on. That's another 2.5 pound. Could be pushing 3. Pretty good sized fish. Look at that face. Look at that blunt snout. That's kind of a defect. He's got kind of a weird cavity up in here. Every now and then you'll catch one like that. See if we can get him back in. There he goes. All right, see if we can pull a couple more out. And again, guys, Ned Rig fishing, right? Not one dink so far, all quality fish. That's not always the case, but there ain't nothing wrong with throwing a Ned Rig if it works for you, if it's what you're comfortable with, if it's what you're confident in throwing. Now, I'm not telling you to make this the only thing that you throw, because it's important to be well-rounded. A lot of different things work in a lot of different situations. Generally speaking, though, a Ned Rig works in just about every situation. Yeah, that's not quite where I wanted it. A lot of times, though, I'll make an accidental cast like that, and it turns out to be a happy accident.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
You're like, whoop, that's not where I wanted it. Next thing you know, I got a 5-pound bass on the line. That's happened several times. That's a fish. What do we got here? Another nice bass. Wow, he's pulling hard too. This fish is pulling. All right, not the same one. This is the smallest one today. But again, another quality fish. I'm loving this, man. This is working out good today. This is just crazy good. Whew. That was that accidental cast. What did I say? Happy accidents. Well, y'all, that was a lot of fun. But we're gonna call it a night. We caught several fish, several decent fish. The Ned Rig was really working out well tonight, and that was a lot of fun. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Ned Rig works. You know, if you're gonna be a Ned Rig hater, it is what it is, but it works. I don't care what you think. But y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one.